Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is week 2 of the season. So far, we're 0-1 on the season, and we have another divisional game taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And last week, neither side of the ball really played bad. If I'm being honest with you. Just special teams kind of let us down, giving up 2 kick return touchdowns. And that was almost the third of the season before McCain tackled him. But we are playing last year's MVP, Larry Lamb. So far, looking solid on the season. And it's 1st and 10 from the 32 now. Looks like they have their whole core together still. So CJ came in screaming on the first play. A dime by Larry. He got his feet in. What a catch by Ramon Simmons. Former Orlando Husky. Has killed us in the two games we've played him so far. And a dime by Larry. There's a read option. On first down. Larry gets him to the 21. CJ ran right by him on that one. As I was trying to make adjustments, they saw CJ was in man coverage with Selvey. Bad play call. Touchdown Chiefs. 3 plays and they scored. Easy touchdown for the Chiefs here. And the defense has to play a little better. They did the same thing last game. Raiders easily went down the field and scored, but then they kind of picked it up. As Gage gets this kickoff down to around the 25. Here comes Josh and the offense. Josh didn't play too bad last week. Had 191 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 pick that wasn't really his fault. Hunter never turned his head. Try and catch it. One thing we are excited for, the run game looked very good last week. From both Josh and Drew Stevens. Now it's 1st and 10. Hand the ball off back to Stevens. Picks up 4 on the first play of the game. 11 rushes, 81 yards, and a touchdown. Probably should have gone to him even more. And that's Coach Paul's got to call his number a little bit more. As it's 2nd and 6 from the 30 now. Another handoff for Stevens, and he's fighting for more down to the 34 at 3rd and 1. 2 really good runs by Drew Stevens already. Chiefs D-line looking scarier than ever. 3rd and 1 from the 34. Hands the ball off to Stevens. Able to get the first down. 3 carries to begin the game for Drew already. 1st and 10 from the 35. As Hunter's open on the zig route and just drops it. In year 4, you'd expect Hunter to be a little bit better with that much room to work with. Now it's a 2nd and 10 from the 35. Gonna go with a play action pass here. As Josh just throws one up for Hunter, and he thought he hung on to it. It's broken up at the last second. I thought Hunter just made catch of the year. 3rd and 10 from the 35 now. Another play action pass here. This one goes to Damian, and a dime from Josh on that one. 17-yard pickup. First catch of the game for Damian. 1st and 10 now. And now you see the rookie in the backfield, Steven Sutherland. 1st and 10. Gets the handoff, and Steven picks up 6 on the run. As you'll probably see a mix of all 3 running backs. Drew Stevens will definitely get the majority of the work, but you will see all 3 of them in different packages. 2nd and 4 now from the 41. Handing the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens is reminding you guys this is his backfield as he's off to the races. Touchdown Huskies. Huge run by Drew Stevens. Great blocking from Jamal on that play. And the Huskies go down the field and tie it up 7-7 midway through the first. Now it's time for the defense to step it up, as James Aldridge will kick this one deep. Out at the goal line once again. This time, really good block or coverage on the kick return. First and 10 from the 21. See the defense all kind of mixed up as they go with a handoff to Boston. Boston only gets one, but you see Lambs already has his X factor. It's going to be 2nd and 9 from the 22 now. Lamb under center, Boston in the backfield. Player going in motion here. It's going to be a counter play, and Dillon able to bring down Boston for only a gain of 2 on that one. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 7. See if the Huskies can get off the field on the 3rd and 7. From the 25. 2 tight ends on the field. See Stanley, CJ Hunter, and Caden, and everybody kind of comes in and collides with Lamb for the sack. And the defensive line is looking legit to begin this one. Huskies force a punt. Connor Kelly able to bring it down to the 46-yard line. Here comes Josh in the offense once again. Josh under center, 3 tight ends on the field. It's going to be a counter play to Drew Stevens, and Stevens takes up a gain of 5. 5 rushes, 55 yards, and a touchdown for Stevens. Down at the 50. 2nd and 5 now. Josh and gun in this play. Josh just going to take off before getting hit from behind. Picks up 8 on the play though. 1st and 10 from the 41. Trips to the left for Josh. This one goes to Jason Blacklock. Hangs onto it, powering his way through a couple defenders, and Huskies are going to up the tempo here. 1st and 10 from the 18. Chiefs also adjust to the adjustment. And this one across the middle of the field to Jason Blacklock for his 2nd touchdown of the season. Great throw by Josh to fit that in that tight window. And the Huskies take a lead before the 2nd quarter. As the offense in the first half of these games so far has looked very, very good. Ramon's going to take this one from about a yard deep from the end zone. James Aldridge and Gordon might have just saved the kick return on that one. This turn team has to get better, but the Chiefs down 7. It's 1st and 10 from the 44. Lamb still with his X factor here. Chiefs coming out throwing the ball to begin the quarter, and that was great coverage. Downfield forces a bad throw, overthrow, pretty much just a throwaway. And it's going to be a 2nd and 10 now from the 44. And this one's an overthrow by Lamb. Lamb's a little shook right now. 3rd and 10. Third and 10 from the 44. As Grimes is coming in now. And Caden's coming in. And the defensive line is all over Larry Lamb. And another forced punt from the defense. Connor Kelly back there to return this kick. Only gets it to the 23-yard line. Jason Blacklock, 2 catches for 42 yards and a touchdown already in this one. Missed him a lot to end last season. Happy to have him back. 1st and 10 from the 23. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens. Picks up 8 on the play. Second and 8 from the 24 now. As Josh sees Hunter downfield. Hunter with an amazing catch. Hunter outruns the safety. Touchdown Huskies. What is happening in this first half? Josh underthrew Hunter a little bit, but Hunter went up and made an amazing catch. And the safety missed the tackle. Hunter takes it all the way into the end zone. James Aldridge is going to kick this one deep once again. Now one of his better kicks is get it around the 2-yard line. As Good and McCain slow him up. Well, McCain slowed him up. And Larry Lamb coming out looking for answers on this drive here. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's going to be a counter play. Great juke right there. Faking out Gage. Takes about 9.5. It's going to be 2nd and inches from the 35. It's going to be another handoff. McMillan there, but unable to do so. What is Boston doing out here? CJ finally tracks him down. But they're going to get a hold on the Chiefs. Ramon Simmons and Selvey is hurt for the Chiefs, and this is not a good start for this Kansas City offense. 2nd and 9 now after the holding call. As they're going to go with a check down. Shane and Dylan able to bring down the big tight end Edwards. Only a gain of 4. Across the middle of the field, Dylan able to tackle him. Hopkins, 4th string receiver, coming out making a big play already in this one. 1st and 10 from the 27. Lamb under center here. Pressure was getting to him, and that's going to be a touchdown. Broken tackle from Waddle. No one's quick enough to catch up. Touchdown Chiefs. Chiefs will kick an extra point here. Go down 7. Gage won't be able to get this one. It's way too deep in the end zone to bring out. Huskies will start at the 25-yard line. Hunter, 1 catch, 76 yards, and a touchdown. Has 3 targets, though, and a drop. 1st and 10 from the 25 now. Might be an offensive shootout here. Hands the ball off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens has a huge hole. Hunter with great blocking downfield. Down to the 42 is Drew Stevens, and teams better watch out. This offense is looking very electric. 1st and 10 from the 42. Empty set now for the Huskies. Josh is going to take off, sliding down. Gets teabagged a little bit, but down to the 50. 2nd and 1 now for the Huskies. Josh under center here. Play action pass. As an awful throw by Josh on that one. Luckily, he's able to slow him up so it's not a pick 6. Had Kylo on the out route wide open. Just an awful throw. It's way too far inside, and Chiefs are looking to tie this one up now. As Waddle breaks a tackle and into the end zone for his second touchdown of the game. And just like that, it's 21-21. And we were just up 14 points in this one, now down 7. Gage will get this one from about the 1. Only able to bring it to the 22. Josh looking to bounce back after that bad throw. 1st and 10 from the 22 under center. Play action pass. Just going to check it down to Damian. Hangs on to it for a gain of 7. Second and 3 from the 28. Hand off to Drew Stevens, and Stevens down to the 40, and Drew Stevens is looking as good as we've ever seen him. 1st and 10 now, but the 2-minute warning has hit. Tied 21-21. Now an empty set here for the Huskies from the 40-yard line. As Josh on the run, couldn't hit Connor Kelly. Great job by Josh to escape the pressure. Just unable to hit him on the run. Now it's a 2nd and 10 from the 40. Gonna hit Damian Harrison in the flat. Damian breaks one tackle. Still fighting for more. Down to the 42-yard line. Good catch and run from Damian. 1st and 10 now from the 42. Josh stepping up in the pocket. Don't know what that was. They're going to call it incomplete, and we are not going to complain. 2nd and 10 now. Steven Sutherland back on the field from the 42. And Josh hits Steven, who drops it. Ugly drop by Steven. You saw a rookie class there, and now it's going to be 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 from the 42. As a great route from Hunter on that play. Cooked his man down to the 27-yard line. Bunch formation for Josh and the offense at the 27-yard line. Chiefs send the blitz. Josh hits Kylo, but he drops it. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. Huskies come out back in an empty set. Josh checks it down to Connor Kelly. Huskies going to go up tempo here. No huddle. 3rd and 5 from the 22-yard line. Josh tried to fit it inside to Connor. Bad throw. Have to settle for 3 here. As it looks like Huskies will go into halftime with a lead. James Aldridge will kick this one deep. Huskies do get the ball at half. They could double dip on scoring opportunities. Up 3 already. As Miles Franklin with a good tackle right there. 1st and 10 from the 22. They hand the ball off to Boston. And Boston able to make a couple of people miss, and Chiefs call a timeout. They're going to go with a Hail Mary here on 1st and 10 from the 34 to see if Lamb has the arm to get it to the end zone. No one on the D-line really is providing pressure. CJ finally got there. Bad throw by Lamb. who's had an up and down game, but Huskies up 3 going in the half, and gonna have to get the passing game going a little bit, but they probably will lean towards the run. As Gage is back to return the kickoff once more. He'll get this from about 1 yard deep in the end zone, following his blockers down at the 27-yard line. First and 10 from the 27. It's going to be a handoff to Drew Stevens. Stevens only able to pick up 1 on the play. Got to see some more from the offensive line as Josh has had to kind of run for his life. And 2nd and 9 from the 28. Going to be a play action pass. Josh gonna hit Kylo out off the zig route. Picks up the first down to the 40-yard line. This offense really has been moving with ease. First and 10 from the 40. Another handoff to Drew Stevens, and the Chiefs are not ready for that one. Stevens off to the races. It's caught from behind down to the 30, and Drew Stevens has 118 rushing yards on the game on only 10 carries. First and 10 from the 30 now. Hands the ball off to Drew once again. 3-yard pickup that time. They're calling it a 2-yard pickup. Second and 8 from the 27 now. Josh under center. Chiefs send the blitz. Jason Blacklock underneath. Has tons of room to run. Jason fighting down to the 1. Nearly got in the end zone on the drag route. It's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 1. Josh under center here. They're going to hand the ball off to Drew Stevens. Pushed into the end zone. Touchdown Huskies. Huskies up 10 to start the 3rd quarter, or midway through the 3rd quarter now. As James Aldridge kicks this one deep to Ramon Simmons. And Simmons is tackled at the 22-yard line. See what the Chiefs come out and do on offense here. First and 10 from the 22. Lamb under center, but Grimes is coming in heavy. Good coverage by Shane. Tried to dive and pick it off. Unable to do so with really good coverage by Shane to pass off the other receiver to the other defender, Dylan. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 22. Bunch for the Chiefs here. Justin Martinez with a nice tackle on that play. Gain of 5. Going to be a 3rd and 5 now. See what the Chiefs could do on offense. CJ Hunter coming in screaming, and the tight end Edwards wide open. Don't know where our outside corner went, but we ran a cover too, so a little bit confused. So 1st and 10 from the 45 now. As Dylan comes up, slows him down. Johnson makes the tackle for... Wilcox makes the tackle for a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 from the 48. Grimes forcing a lot of interior pressure. Waddle with the catch. Broke one tackle. Finally tackled by McMillan at the 43-yard line. First and 10 from the 43. Huskies pressing the Chiefs receivers. They go with a run here. Johnson with a good tackle on Boston for only a gain of 3. Chiefs driving the field here. Defense going to have to slow them down somehow. Second and 7 now. Chiefs go with a run. Boston breaks one, breaks another. Still fighting for more. Finally pushed out by Johnson. Man, this tackling has been poor. First and 10 from the 32 now. I formation for the Chiefs. And Boston breaks another. Finally pushed out at the 5, and Grimes is hurt. It's not a good sign, as the whole D-line has really had a solid start to this season. First and goal from the 5. It's going to be a toss play. Hatcher unable to get to the running back, Boston. He walks into the end zone. Good drive by the Chiefs, bad drive by the Huskies. It's just a strain for Grimes. He'll be back on the field. Gage won't be able to return that one. Josh in the offense. Drew Stevens having a huge game on the game already. Looking to add more to his numbers. Still a whole quarter left. First and 10 from the 25 now. It's another handoff to Drew Stevens, who has another huge hole. Picks up 12 once again on the play. First and 10. First and 10 from the 38. Play action pass here. As Josh is hit, as he had Hunter wide open on that one. Second and 10 now from the 38. Steven Sutherland was on the field for the Huskies that time. Hunter's wide open across the middle of the field, and it looks like it's going to add 15 more for the face mask. Chiefs cannot stop this Huskies team right now. And the Huskies are down to the 28-yard line. First and 10 from the 24. Handoff to Drew Stevens. Getting pushed forward, only picks up 2 on the game though. Second and 8 from the 22. Josh just kind of threw that one so he wouldn't get sacked, and that's going to end the third quarter. Huskies up 3, threatening to score. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 though for this team. Josh goes under center, 2 tight ends on the field. Play action pass here. As it was deflected, somehow, someway, Jamal Lacey caught it off the deflection. Josh just kind of underthrew it to Jamal. And Jamal caught it, picks up 7, and the Huskies offense is going to remain on the field for a 4th and 1 here. Josh trying to get him off sides, but they are going to hand the ball off to Drew Stevens. And Stevens doesn't get it. We thought with how good of a game Stevens has had, he'd easily pick that up, and unfortunately we were wrong, as Drew Stevens doesn't get the first down. Gage with decent coverage on Ramon Simmons right there. Tackles him for a gain of 7. Second catch of the game for Ramon. Gonna be a 2nd and 3 now. McMillan able to bring down Boston for only a gain of about 4. But he does pick up the first down. First and 10 from the 27. And brought down by Justin Martinez and McMillan. McMillan slowed him up into Justin. Second and 5 now. It's another handoff. Boston having a field day on this run defense right now. It was the same last week in late in that game, and it's happening once again. 1st and 10 from the 44. Across the middle of the field to Selvey, who's back from injury. Gains a huge chunk, and now the Chiefs are in field goal range. Down 3. Switches the play at the line. Empty set for the for the Chiefs, and Dillon is head top by Waddle. Waddle gets his 3rd touchdown of the game. Was a questionable throw by Lamb with great coverage by Dillon. Waddle goes up and gets a huge touchdown for the Chiefs, who now have the lead for the first time since the first quarter. And now the Huskies with 3 minutes 44 seconds are going to have to answer. This one's kicked to Gage. Takes up good yardage on the return down to the 26. Hunter, 3 catches, 115 yards, and a touchdown. It has been a great game for the offense so far. With 408 yards on offense. Gonna be a 1st and 10 from the 26. Hands the ball off to Stevens once again. This time the Chiefs are ready for it. 2nd and 9 now from the 27. Lipton with a good tackle there. Hunter ends up dropping that good hit by the linebacker to force that ball loose. Now it's going to be a 3rd and long. 3rd and 9 from the 27. Huskies have to convert here. Play action pass. And Josh is sacked on the play. Fumbles. Luckily, Wyatt Decker picks the ball up. And the Huskies stall out. Go 3 now and are going to have to punt to the Chiefs. And this is not a good sign, as they haven't been able to stop the run all game. As Ramon Simmons takes it down to the 25-yard line. Chiefs, 2 minutes 32 seconds left to milk. See if they could walk away with this one. 1st and 10 from the 25. Chiefs could still throw the ball here, as they are going to do so. And a huge gain by Simmons down to the 46-yard line. If they could get in field goal range, that would be perfect for them. Go up by 7. As it's a 2-minute warning, Huskies going to have to find a way on defense to get a stop. This defensive line has pretty much been irrelevant here in this second half. As a good play by Gage to set the edge. Only a gain of 2 for Boston. Second and 8 now. A great cutback from Boston, and he's off to the races. He might be gone. Dillon able to tackle him, but not until he gets into the end zone. And that is a heartbreaker. Once again, 4th quarter collapse for this defense and this team in general. It all started with the KC, where Drew Stevens stuff on the 4th and 1. Gage won't bring this one out. If the game's not completely over, they could score quickly, get an onside. They're going to have a chance, but looks like it's going to be another heartbreaker for this Huskies team early in the season. 1st and 10 now. As it might have been PI on that one. It is got to be pass interference. Good call by the ref. Now going to be a 1st and 10 from the 43. Drew Stevens on the angle route, hangs onto it. Huskies going to have to go really fast here. First or second and 2 from the 49. Chiefs are pressing at the line. Josh just gonna throw this one away. Only a minute 18 left. Gonna have to really pull off the impossible here on 3rd and 2 from the 49. And Hunter's wide open, hangs onto it. Hunter gets out at the 26-yard line. Good job catching it, breaking the tackle, and stopping the clock. 1st and 10 from the 26 now. As Jamal Lacey's wide open in the back of the end zone and Josh missed him. What a bad throw by Josh when we needed it most. 2nd and 10 now from the 26. Empty set for Josh and the Huskies. Going to Hunter across the middle of the field. Good job by Hunter hanging on to that one. 1st and goal from the 4. Josh floats one up for Damian. Deflected that in the back of the end zone. Good defense right there. It's a pretty bad decision by Josh on that one. 2nd and goal from the 4. And Damian with a great diving catch on the play. Huskies are going to have a chance. Not a great chance, but a chance nonetheless. 2-point conversion now. Josh rolling out. Just going to try and hit Connor on the throw. Unable to do so. Now it's going to come down to this onside kick here. Can the Huskies pick it up? And they get it! The Huskies get the onside! Oh my god! The Huskies have a chance here. 2 timeouts. A minute 10 left. From the 39-yard line. Josh gonna take off on 1st down. Diving forward. Timeout Huskies. Second and inches now from the 49. 30 seconds left. Josh underneath to Kylo, hangs onto it, but that's going to be their last timeout. Down 5, and they need a touchdown. Looks like Chiefs might be sending a blitz. No, they back off. Josh down the sideline to Kylo. He runs out at the 11. And can the Huskies pull off one of the most improbable comebacks you've ever seen? 1st and 10 from the 11 now. No timeouts. Has to get it in the end zone. To Jamal Lacey. Touchdown Huskies! What a throw by Josh. Getting into the end zone. They're going to review it, but pretty sure that's a touchdown. It is an upheld touchdown Huskies. Huskies going for 2 to make it a 3-point game as the Chiefs have all 3 timeouts still. Hand the ball off to Stevens. And Stevens, once again, unable to just get short yardage for us. But James Aldridge will kick this one deep. Ramon is going to have a chance to return it. The return team hasn't been too good all season. This time it's excellent. Down at the 25-yard line. Only 10 seconds left for this Chiefs team. They do have all 3 timeouts. Only need to get in field goal range. It's going to be basically a throwaway by Lamb. Now it comes down to one play. It's going to come down to basically a Hail Mary here. First, or 2nd and 10 now. Hail Mary. Game on the line. Lamb with his X Factor still. Can probably chuck it pretty far. They double team CJ. As Goody with a pick to end it. And the Chiefs fall to the Huskies, who were up 42 to 30, 42 to 31. With a minute and 49 left, the Huskies somehow win this game. Josh with an excellent game, 122 QB rating, 19 of 33, 357, 4 touchdowns on the game. And Drew Stevens, also an excellent game, 137 yards, 2 touchdowns on 16 carries. Hunter, 5 catches, 160 and a touchdown. Damian, 4 catches, 45 and a touchdown. Touchdowns for Jason Blacklock and Jamal Lacey. Only 1 sack allowed, as McMillan with 9 tackles on the game. Tackle for loss for CJ and Caden. And half a sack for CJ and Caden. Pick for good on the last play of the game. No deflections, no forced fumbles. But the Huskies get their first division win, first win against the Chiefs, and move to 1-1 on the season. What an exciting week we just had. I'll see you guys in week 3. Peace.